Welcome to our Affirmations series part 2, Giving Yourself Permission to Live Fully. In the first part, we discovered a powerful truth. The quality of your life is deeply connected to the quality of the conversations happening inside your mind. Every belief you repeat becomes a lens through which you see the world. If that lens is filled with fear, you'll notice problems everywhere. If it's filled with confidence, gratitude, and hope, you'll begin seeing possibilities that were always there, but your mind simply couldn't recognize them. Now it's time to explore the next 5 affirmations. These are about something many people struggle with every day. Giving themselves permission. Permission to ask. Permission to feel. Permission to heal. Permission to simply be enough. Let's continue. 6. I am allowed to ask for what I want and what I need. Let me ask you a simple question. How many times have you stayed silent? Not because you had nothing to say, but because you were afraid of being judged? Maybe you wanted appreciation but never asked for it. Maybe you needed help but convinced yourself, I don't want to bother anyone. Maybe you stayed in an unhealthy relationship because you were too afraid to express your needs. Many of us grow up believing that asking for something makes us selfish. But healthy psychology tells us something very different. Suppressing your needs doesn't make you kind. It often makes you exhausted. Think about your mobile phone. If you keep using it without charging it, what happens? Eventually, the battery dies. Your emotional energy works the same way. If you're always giving, always sacrificing, always saying yes when your heart is screaming no, eventually you burn out. And burned out people don't become better partners, parents, friends, or leaders. They simply become emotionally empty. Here's something important to remember. There is a difference between being selfish and respecting your own needs. Selfishness says, only I matter. Self-respect says, I matter too. Those are not the same thing. Every healthy relationship is built on honest communication. People cannot read your mind. If you need support, ask. If you need rest, take it. If you deserve respect, expect it. Today's affirmation is a reminder that your voice deserves to be heard. I am allowed to ask for what I want and what I need. Because your needs are not a burden. They're part of being human. 7. I am allowed to feel good. This affirmation may sound simple, but for many people, it's surprisingly difficult. Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable some people become when life is finally going well? Everything is peaceful. They're healthy. Their family is doing well. Work is stable. Yet somehow, their mind starts searching for something to worry about. Psychologists sometimes call this the negativity bias. Our brains evolved to detect danger. Thousands of years ago, this helped humans survive. Today, it often prevents us from enjoying the present. Many people even feel guilty for being happy. They think, what if this doesn't last? Maybe I don't deserve this. Something bad is probably about to happen. But constantly expecting disaster doesn't protect you from pain. It only steals your peace. Think about children. When they laugh completely. When they play with their whole heart. They don't stop every 5 minutes wondering whether they deserve happiness. Somewhere along the journey of adulthood, many of us forget that joy doesn't need permission. Life will always contain challenges. But that doesn't mean you have to postpone happiness until everything becomes perfect. Because that day may never come. Give yourself permission to smile. Celebrate small victories. Enjoy quiet mornings. Laugh with friends. Watch sunsets. Be grateful for ordinary moments. Because one day, you'll realize those ordinary moments were the extraordinary ones. Today's affirmation reminds us, I am allowed to feel good. Not tomorrow. Not after success. Not after achieving every goal. Today. 8. I am capable of balancing ease and effort in my life. We live in a world that constantly celebrates hustle. Work harder. Wake up earlier. Sleep less. Do more. Achieve more. Become more. productivity has almost become a measure of self-worth. But here's an important question. What's the point of reaching the top if you're too exhausted to enjoy the view? Many people confuse constant busyness with progress. They're always moving, but rarely asking whether they're moving in the right direction. Think about a bow and arrow. If you keep pulling the bowstring tighter and tighter, eventually, it snaps. The human mind is no different. Your brain wasn't designed for endless pressure. It needs cycles. Work, then rest. Focus, then recover. Push, then breathe. This isn't laziness. It's biology. Even nature understands balance. The heart beats by expanding and contracting. The ocean moves in waves. Day follows night. Winter becomes spring. Everything in nature survives because of rhythm. Only humans try to live at maximum speed every hour of every day. Success isn't about working until you collapse. It's about creating a life you don't constantly need a vacation from. So today's affirmation is deeply important. I am capable of balancing ease and effort in my life. Because balance isn't the enemy of success. It's the foundation of it. 9. I am complete as I am, others simply support me. One of the biggest lies modern society tells us is this. Once you find the right person, then you'll finally be complete. It sounds romantic. But psychologically, it's dangerous. Why? Because it places your happiness in someone else's hands. Imagine trying to build a house on someone else's land. The moment they leave, everything you've built collapses. Many people do exactly this with their identity. They depend on approval, attention, relationships, social media likes, external validation. And when those things disappear, so does their confidence. Healthy relationships should add to your life, not become your entire life. Think about two strong trees growing side by side. Their roots are separate, yet together, they create a stronger forest. That's what healthy love looks like. Support, not dependence. Connection, not control. The people who truly love you should inspire your growth, not become responsible for your happiness. Because happiness is an inside job. The strongest relationships are formed by two complete people choosing to walk together, not two incomplete people trying to fix each other. Today's affirmation reminds us of that truth. I am complete as I am, others simply support me. Because your worth has never depended on someone else's presence. 10. I am content and free from pain. Now, let's be honest. Does this affirmation mean you'll never experience sadness again? Of course not. Pain is part of life. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak, failure. Every human being experiences them. The goal isn't to eliminate pain. The goal is to stop allowing pain to define your identity. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack. At first, it feels manageable. But if you refuse to put it down, eventually, even standing becomes exhausting. Many people carry emotional pain for years, not because they have to, but because they've become identified with it. They begin saying, I am broken. I am damaged. This is just who I am. Notice the language. They don't say, I experienced pain. They say, I am pain. Those are completely different things. Your experiences shape you. They don't imprison you. Scars are proof that healing is possible, not proof that life is over. Every sunrise reminds us that darkness never lasts forever. Every season reminds us that change is natural. And every human heart carries an incredible ability to recover. Maybe not overnight. Maybe not easily. But slowly. Patiently. One step at a time. Today's affirmation is not denying reality. It's choosing hope. I am content and free from pain. Not because life is perfect, but because you refuse to let yesterday steal today's peace. This is only the beginning. In part 3, we'll explore 5 more powerful affirmations that teach you how to respect yourself, let go of guilt, and build unshakable confidence. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next chapter. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.